Hey, this is John Carlos, and I'm here with a look at the Big Chief 1/6 scale Amy Pond figure. Would you mind sonicking this? Hey, it worked. Here's a look at the outer packaging, and now we'll take a look at the inner packaging. Details what accessories she comes with, and the specifications and the credits and all that stuff. First, look at some accessories. Here she has her little tiny apple. She also comes with a little raggedy version of herself, a little raggedy Amy figure. There's also this little tiny cell phone. It doesn't slide or anything, but it is pretty well sculpted for a little phone. And we also have this tiny marker pen that comes with this little string you can hang it around her neck. She also comes with her raggedy TARDIS. I like how this turned out. She also comes with this portrait of Amy and little baby Melody. And she also comes with an additional pair of left and right hands. The figure starts with relaxed palm hands with the fingers spread kind of apart. These are just slightly closer together. And there's another pair of left and right hands. And they have like decent like knuckle carvings into them. Like the sculpting on these hands is pretty good. Also comes with this. It's a nice little accessory. It is the TARDIS blue envelope with the numbered invitation to come to the lake. And it does have a little invitation inside. The stamps on this and just like a little tiny address. It's very, very impressive. I like how that turned out. Lastly, we have the TARDIS base, which right out of the packaging has a little scratch on it, but other than that, turned out alright. Comes with this little figure stand piece that attaches to it, like so. And now we'll take a look at this figure itself. With the 11th Doctor figure, Big Chief came out the gate swinging with what I consider to be a really good figure. But their sophomore effort, the Amy Pond figure, had a problem. The original prototype photos featured a head that had a pretty good likeness, with rooted hair which I was not a fan of. Then, shortly before the figure came out, they released photos with this head. And I, like a lot of people, went, "What the hell? That does not look nearly as good as that original prototype head." I think this looks almost like a 60s Barbie head. I was really not happy with this and decided not to get it. Then Big Chief announced that they're going to offer the original prototype head with sculpted hair. I thought this sculpted head looked way better. It even looked better than the original prototype. Just by having the sculpted hair, it made that sculpt even better. I think it's really cool that Big Chief was offering this. It's free, you just have to pay for shipping. When you send them like a proof that you purchased this Amy Pond figure, the receipt, you just need to send them that. I think that's awesome of them as a company to like realize that the fans were not happy with this head and offer them a substitute. That changed my mind. I was originally not going to get this figure, and then I decided, yeah, I'll totally get this figure. I ended up getting it at Corner Store Comics on Black Friday, which made it a little more worth it for me. But it's stuff like that really changed my attitude about this figure, because on the whole, the rest of the figure looks pretty good. They did a great job with the flannel shirt here. I mean, her jacket has a great leather feel to it. You know, I'm used to Hot Toys, but for a newer company, they have really good output. I mean, the quality of her jean skirt and the little wear and tear, the folds that are kind of put into this, the folds look great. Little zippers here. The softness of her hands, they have like a real, almost skin-like softness to them. Yeah, you can see the knee joint, but you know, I wasn't expecting like super Enterbay style Hot Toys like knee joint hiding. It's still a good leg overall, but these boots look awesome. I mean, for a newer company, Big Chief is doing some really great stuff. I'm really looking forward to their 10th Doctor figure. But even the bottom of these boots look great. Here's a close-up look at the A necklace. And I took the jacket off. You can see she also has a watch that comes on her wrist already. It's not packaged separately. I will say something nice about the face, though. Even though it's not a great sculpt, the quality of the paint on her eyes and eyebrows is pretty good. I took the jacket off, which I like better for this figure. I haven't had this figure very long, but there is this section of hair that keeps lifting up, and you can kind of see past. That section of hair exposes the rooting of the rest of the hair underneath it. So I'm going to try to mash it down. My problem with rooted hair is it tends to fluff up, especially if it's not treated properly. So, if you're into rooted hair, I highly recommend that you use some sort of styling product on this to keep it in place. I've only had it for a few minutes, it's already fluffing up. But I'm going to be mailing away for that alternate head, and I think it's really cool of Big Chief to offer that. I also think that this figure as a whole, aside from the head, turned out really good. I really like the outfit they picked for her. You know, the little 5-inch figures, they never really depict her with the flannel shirt, and I think it was one of her better outfits, and I think it's cool that they did such a good job on it. So overall, I like the figure, but be sure to come back to my channel and see my follow-up review where I check out the mail-away head. Would you mind turning off the camera?
Sure.